Stacey Solomon breaks down over extreme phobia. The former X Factor finalist has a fairly odd phobia that she tried to get rid of today. Stacey, sitting alongside Loose Women panelists Andrea McLean, Denise Van Outen and Kay Adams, teared up during the introduction to the show. It turns out the 28-year-old has a serious, irrational fear of death and can spend hours a day worrying about dying. To try and help her get over it, Stacey sat down with hypnotist Paul McKenna, who has written a number of self-help books. Andrea opened up the show and mentioned that the segment would be coming up, double-checking that Stacey was all right. "I think the trauma of giving birth made me feel vulnerable," Stacey Solomon, but with all the attention on her and her fear, Stacey struggled to keep it together, visibly teared up. Later in the show, Paul joined the ladies on the panel to talk through what he and Stacey had worked on. She explained, "I think it probably started when I had my first child. I was 19. I think the trauma of giving birth made me feel vulnerable and I wasn't invincible. Giving birth made me feel like I could die any minute. I felt very fragile and that anything could happen to me and I wasn't in control of my life." Paul explained, "This isn't just a phobia, it's a new hybrid. It's a phobia, but it's mixed in with an obsessive-compulsive disorder. We're all compulsive about some things. Some compulsions are good compulsions, but Stacey's compulsiveness has overlapped with her health and she now spends a long time worrying about her health and catastrophizing." He worked out that if Stacey spends 20 minutes an hour worrying about death for the rest of her life, she would spend 80,000 hours feeling anxious. The 53-year-old went through a number of exercises with the mum of two to help her and noticed results straight away. Paul said, "OCD is debatable whether it's curable or not. All I know is, everyone I've worked with, the symptoms seem to disappear. I'm not going to say I cure them, but I'm saying I haven't found anyone who can't be treated yet." Loose Women airs weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on ITV.